the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Daniels. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jesse Bates in to kick it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Dick, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix working from the gun. His back is Robinson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
70 range, cowboy 80.
Daniels on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Putting the tight end in motion. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Completes one to Ben Simmons. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. incomplete. Here's Austin Eckler. Get some space around midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. Look. We say is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Let's go.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt. And it for the first time. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They've got a man in motion.
Crack all 80. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Now he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down from the red zone. Sets up the screen, Eckler. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79. Viking 18.
On the give, here's Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running with Eckler again. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Another carry for Robinson. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. Penix lost it, and they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession. They're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Taken down at the 30. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. So now on 4th down, the Falcons elected to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Koo able to put it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Right side, Cowboys in it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here's the look. Here's the look. Let's go, 80. Panther 11. Panther 50. Panther 50.
From the 39. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Nate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Fair catch, hauled in.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Cousins on first down. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. A toss now to Robinson. Room to work at the 35. Inside the 45. Along this sideline, inside the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? 19, Sergeant, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every offense I've ever seen for Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Commanders at a deficit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it They'll throw it right over your head. These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. Drop 50, drop 60.
On first down, here's Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Cousins out of the pistol here. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses, you go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy in.
They send a tight end in motion.
60 vices. 60 vices. Go check. Go check.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80.
Hand off now to Eckler. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up with an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Man in motion here.
18 running.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Gun.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
You got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Cousins. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He is inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
I think that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. Now you put yourself in great position to score.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. They kick the running back in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Come on, come on. Hey! Cowboy 80.
They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down throw for Cousins. Throwing the out route complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10. Here's Cousins. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On second down, Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Hey, no, easy.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run it with Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4. And the huge conversion gets them a new set it down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Here's Algier on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Here's 2nd and 11. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Robinson on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. Well, look at call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Happy Lions. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Daniels on 1st down. And that's completed right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. It's picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Running left is Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to throw, Cousins. Now They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Algier running behind center. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on. To see a potential run, you get in position to stop it behind the line.
A 31-yard attempt.
Able to put it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this is
being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick.